Hello everybody, this is Win. Today I will bring you some knowledge about the fabric. Regarding to fabric, we know it's mainly divided like woven fabric and knit. Since the time is limited, so today we just talk about the knitting fabric. So here is some of the main categories about the knitting fabric. Firstly is fleece, and then is thin interlock, fresh terry, piqué, and you must be very familiar with flannel rib, and also rib, and mock mesh, tricot, double piqué, wolf, and finally it's a single jersey, which is mostly used for t-shirt and polos and so on. So these are just some mainly categories about the knitting fabric. Of course, they still have some special fabrics, and we will maybe talk later. And later on, we will talk about all this fabric and the real fabric. We'll touch it, and we'll show the constructions and so on. Okay. After general introduction about the fabric, and now we move to section 2. During this section, we will present fabric piece by piece and present all the construction details and explain you in details as well. So now firstly we move to the single jersey. Hope you still remember. So for single jersey, we can see about the surface. It's like this, and backside like this. Single jersey is also being named like single side fabric. So this is for young dye single jersey, you can see. And for this one, we can see the slight lines on the surface. So it's called the slab yarn, S-L-U-B, slab yarn single jersey. So this is a very beautiful single jerseys, and we can see the color dot on the surface. So all these single jerseys and being used for mainly for t-shirt and for polo shirt. Also, we sometimes use for hood lining and also the pocket lining. So this is single jersey. And then we move to the fleece. For fleece, we can see about the surface and back. The back is with like loops. So for fleece, we also call this a loop back fleece. This kind of loop back fleece, and we can see this one. Since it's colored, so it's very clearly we can see the loops. So see the loops back, and also this one similar, very similar with the loops back. Oh, this is a yarn dye loop back fleece. Everything's yarn dye here. Also for this one is also with slide laps. Slabs is also called in slab yarn polar and fleece, this one. And after the back being brushed, the loops will be appears to like furs or like this kind. So it's called the BB fleece. For BB fleece, we also call it like back brushed fleece. We can see back. So all these fleece we mainly used for autumn and winter collections, and especially for sweatshirt, jacket, or jogging pant. So after a short break, we will move to next fabric. So don't be away, stay with me. Okay, in this section we will go through about 4 fabric. Firstly, we check about interlock. Interlock is also called like two-side fabric. Since the backside and the surface is very similar, we can see. So for interlock, we mostly used for inner wears or pajamas. So now we move to about tricot. T-R-I-C-O-T, tricot. So tricot is mostly used for sports wears, for like a track jacket. So also with a fleece like inside, very similar to fleece. So now and after these two, we move to wolf. Wolf fabric is not so popular nowadays, but it used to be very popular. Still nowadays, some brands still use this for lining for some sweatshirt or jacket. So these two, we call it mesh. So these two mesh. So mesh, mostly we use for some lining. For example, for the hood lining, or sometimes for jogging pant lining or pocket lining. So During this section, we go through for fabric. After a little time rest, we will finish today's the final two categories and for knitting fabric. So stay with me. Okay, really forgive me for my awkward pronunciation, but you know, knowledge is knowledge, and this really limited knowledge for textile, but it's really useful for future corporation job. So let's continue. So nearly finished. Now we have two final two categories. First we can check is PK. So for PK, the surface and the back is also different. PK fabric also is called jacquard. This is for yarn dye. So also this is a yarn dye as well. And this way. So for PK fabric, it's mostly used for polo shirt or for rugby. So about this one is also PK, but it's very special. We call this 50-50. Since this side is polyester, another side is cotton. So it means that 50% is cotton, 50% is polyester. So now move to the final big category, since it's mainly used for all the garments. It's called rib. Okay? This is called 1x1 rib. You can see the construction very closer. It's in the rib. For this one is called 2x2. This one is also 1x1, but it's finished with polyester. Oh, this one, when we see the stripes, it's mostly called as a flat knit rib. It's different. So also it's used to like in the bottom, curve bottom, and also to the pant waistband, something. This same is also like yarn dye flat knit rib. This is polyester rib. Finally, it's polyester, but yarn dyed. So let's review about this category, since the rib is really very important. For rib, it's mostly used for bottom and curved bottom and waistband. So rib is very important, and also it reacts a big ratio by the costing. So don't forget about this part, especially about the rib, since it's really, we can say it's fairly expensive too for a garment finishing. Okay, for this section we went through all the fabric and in details with all the explanation and construction, detailed and instruction. Yeah, hopefully it's got some useful to you. Well, thank you very much for watching about this program regarding about the fabric introduction. So I hope that can bring you some useful knowledge and it's useful for future. So the garment on my hand is a t-shirt with print. What kind of print it is? So do you know how many prints there are? Do you know how to name it? Okay, if you want to know the answer. So next time I will bring you about the print knowledge program. So see you next time. Thank you.